Wars movie opens up with a corporation sending clankers to a snow planet. By this point, you know the drill. Padme didn't renew the extended warranty on her refrigerator, so she moved all the rebels to a base on the snow planet so she could keep her drinks cool for free. This is the movie that establishes Robot Man's need to collect compatible body parts. He always needs new lungs because the suit is hard to breathe in. So the battle of begins. The rebels fight to protect Padme's freedom and their lungs from the corporate simps and lung-extracting clankers.
Oh, that's horrible. And how are all the characters doing since the last movie?
Pretty good, but Padme's idea of keeping the marriage exciting is to keep playing hard to get, despite the fact that she already got. As for Anakin, he still doesn't have anyone to teach him the sparkle. But that's about to change. Obi-Wan, Padme, C-3PO, and Beardman all cram into Obi-Wan's ship with as many of Padme's ice-cold drinks as I could carry, and they just barely escape Robot Man and his lung snatchers. As this happens, Anakin and R2-D2 escape the snow planet to find a Sparkle Master.
And who would that be?
Beardman and Obi-Wan told Anakin where to find the Swamp of Frogman.
Oh, I see. And is Jar Jar with him?
No, remember, Sen, Jar Jar is trying to change politics against the corporation. Frogman is a shriveled up old man now. The blue ball he was given sucked out his life force, so if he dies, he can be reborn. But he still has some life in him. And since the first movie, he has become a Sparkle Master. After he trained under the most powerful Sparkle Master in all of Star Wars canon.
Whoa, that sounds impressive. Who's that?
A good question for another time. But let's just say this Sparkle Master of Masters becomes the second CEO of the corporation and the final boss of all the Star Wars movies.
Well, I'm excited to learn more about this person. So what color is Frogman's lightsaber?
Now you're asking the right questions. Frogman was given Beardman's green lightsaber after the hair extension operation.
Oh, so that's what happened to it.
Correct, Sen. Now, while Frogman trains Anakin to use the Sparkle, Robot Man chases Obi-Wan's ship. That is, until Obi-Wan flies through an asteroid field. Robot Man's ship is too big to follow, so he hires the coolest marketing character in all of Star Wars, Boba Fett, to hunt down Obi-Wan. Padme gets the idea to meet up with her old friend from the first movie. You remember Panaka. He's now the day shift manager at a retail store called Cloud City. That's why he has a cool cape and mustache now. It's a happy reunion. But Boba Fett tracks Obi-Wan to Cloud City, where Robot Man sets a trap. He captures Obi-Wan and turns him into a statue.
A statue?
Yeah, Boba Fett is gonna sell him as a collector's item in the next movie. So Anakin can sense all of this happening now that he is a Sparkle Padawan. So Anakin and R2-D2 go off to save their friends in Cloud City. Shortly after arriving, R2-D2 joins up with C-3PO, Padme, Panaka, and Beardman to escape Cloud City, while Robot Man has an epic duel with Anakin. Robot Man cuts off Anakin's hand, adding it to his collection of body parts. And that's when Robot Man reveals he is at least 40% Anakin's father.
What?
You see, when Old Man died in the last movie, Robot Man absorbed as much of his old man body as he could. And that's when Robot Man realized that Anakin was his son, which means Obi-Wan and Beardman are actually Anakin's uncles.
What?
Sen, don't be dumb. This is an epic reveal, and now Robot Man asks Anakin to join him, so that father and son can live in one robot body, working tirelessly to serve the corporation. And that's when Anakin says, "I'll never join you," and falls down a pit to be rescued by Padme and Obi-Wan's ship. They fly to a medical station where Anakin can get a new robot hand, mirroring the dark fate of 40% of his father. And that's how the third Star Wars movie ends.
What?
Sen, is your brain stuck on a loop? Get a grip! It's important that we learn about films on Earth so we can be better entertainers!
Well, sorry. It's just a lot to keep track of. Please continue.
The next movie takes place a few years later. It opens with Robot Man coming to visit the construction site of the new mall. Yes, they decided to build another one. Then it goes to the sand planet from the first and second movie, where Padme and Beardman have come to save Obi-Wan from Frogman, who is super fat now.
Wait, what do you mean save? I thought Frogman and Obi-Wan were friends.
Yeah, they were. But Beardman owed Frogman a bunch of money from all his gambling. And Frogman decided enough was enough. So he bought Statue Obi-Wan from Boba Fett to lure Beardman to come to him so Frogman could collect his debt. Padme disguised herself as a bounty hunter, having captured Beardman and brought him to Frogman.
Did it really take years to come up with that plan?
No, but in order to even get the information needed to pull off this plan, Panaka had to apply for a job working as one of Frogman's security guards. And it took years for him to be promoted to guard level 3, so he could learn the code to unstatue Obi-Wan.
Ouch. Hopefully jobs on Earth won't be as stingy with employment. Otherwise, we could be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Anakin joins the rescue mission after he completed his sneaking mission to steal Beardman's green lightsaber from Frogman. This is where Anakin's fall to the dark side becomes a lot more apparent. He dresses in all black, uses the sparkle to choke people, and stole his own teacher's lightsaber. The interaction he had with 40% of his father really messed him up. He turns his back on his master to help his uncles and Aunt Padme, which seems to pay off when Padme frees Obi-Wan, and they have an "I missed you so much" kiss. But Frogman outsmarted them and sent the whole rescue party through a trapdoor into the planet core, where a monster tries to eat them. But Obi-Wan and Beardman didn't appreciate the callback and crushed the monster with the automatic door. Frogman is so upset they didn't get a smooth reference to the first movie, he orders his guards to capture all of them to be executed.
Oh no.
By being transported far away and thrown into a hole in the ground.
Well, surely they are wounded before being thrown into the hole, right?
Nope! Just told to walk the plane and jump into the hole, which Anakin has a bit of fun with, jumping up and down until he murders everyone. He's so sick of the sand planet and its people that he slaughters all of them. Not just the men, but the women and the children too! He then throws Frogman, his sparkle teacher, into the hole, leaving him to dry up and starve to death in this scorching desert heat! Frogman dies, a shriveled up old man.
Oh my goodness. And Anakin is still considered a hero after all that?
Well, in Star Wars, you're really only a villain if you work for the corporation. Speaking of which, the owner of the whole corporation comes to oversee the construction of the new mall.
Oh wow. So who is he? What's his motivation?
He's old and greedy.
Makes sense.
Anyway, so of course, our heroes need to blow up the mall before it destroys another planet full of small businesses. To prepare for the battle, Anakin and Padme go down to the nearby corporation HQ's planet. It's a tree planet full of natural resources like wood and syrup.
Why would the corporate HQ's planet be a forest? Wouldn't it be a big city?
You'd think so, but the corporation is smart. Why let employees take vacations far away when they can have a 20-minute bike ride on the official license and copyrighted nature trail, am I right? Then get back to work.
That's so evil.
I knew you'd say that. So you see, that's why Anakin and Padme had to pay a visit to the corporate HQ library of unpaid bills, where all records of Padme's overdue bills are stored.
I don't like where this is going.
Then they blow it up.
This series really loves terrorism.
And then Obi-Wan, Padme, and Beardman go to the corporation's vault. And they blow that up too! All the corporate money burns to ash!
See what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also a story about family. Anakin goes off to fight Robot Man, and Robot Man is impressed by how evil Anakin has become, and takes him to meet the owner of the corporation. The owner is so evil and rich, he can shoot lightning from his hands.
Is that normal?
Of course! All humans can shoot lightning from their hands once they become one of the top 10 richest beings in the galaxy. Robot Man is so angry that his boss entered the top 10 without him that Robot Man decides to kill the owner of the corporation, throwing him down a hole in the ground.
Man, this movie loves its holes in the ground.
But the owner still lives. And Robot Man knows this because he still can't shoot lightning, meaning he didn't enter the top 10. Robot Man is so upset that he has a lung attack. Instead of taking Anakin's lungs, he asks Anakin to take off his robot helmet so Anakin can see part of his father's face one last time. It was a really touching moment until grown men died. Then it was just sad. But you don't feel sad for long, because then we see Panaka flying Obi-Wan's ship. They fly straight to the center of the second mall, where they are building the food court. He blasts it with purple energy, and the mall is destroyed. Again. The movie ends on a bittersweet note. Anakin takes the body of Robot Man, buries it, and mourns the 40% that was his father. Then burns the other 60%, and then throws a big party with his friends on the Corporation HQ's forest planet. To make the party more intense, they activate a bunch of animatronic teddy bears the Corporation sells to restaurants that appeal to the child birthday party crowd. Fun fact, during the production of this movie in the year 1987, one of the animatronic bears malfunctioned and bit one of the background extras, killing him instantly. To pay homage to the actor who died while filming, Lucas Georgeman used computer graphics to simulate the actor as a ghost, standing next to the ghost of Frogman, an old man. Two very important characters for Anakin's character arc.
Was that the bite of 87?
Forever cementing the legend of the bite of 87.
Wow. So I guess the Star Wars ended when the corporation's money was destroyed. A very unsubtle commentary on how money influences wars.
Oh no, Sen, there are still 2 more movies. All that really changes is the corporation starts laying off the expensive clone stormtroopers and goes back to using clankers for a time.
But how could the corporation keep functioning when their savings burned and their vault was destroyed?
They had insurance.